Now I know what y'all thinking. Y'all thinking, yo, Kano, did you get your PlayStation 5 yet? And to answer that question, hell no, I still haven't got my PlayStation 5 yet. I want to get a PlayStation 5, but it's still hard as hell to actually gravitate to and get. But I still blame the scalpers, and these scalpers is really trying to charge an arm and a leg to get these PS5s, and I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not going to do that. I'm just gonna wait till it comes in stores. Chips is back in order, and we back getting these consoles easily. Even though I still got the Series X and S, I got both other consoles. You feel what I'm saying? So, but anywho, man, it's your boy Kano, the Brutal Honest Gamer, back with another video. You know what I'm talking about? So let's go ahead, dive right in, and continue with these predictions. And you already know what I'm talking about today. It's basically the PlayStation showcase or press conference, if they're going to make a press conference or whatever. I don't know. I think they're going to come back and make a press conference of their own. I definitely do. We'll see what happens, but these are basically my predictions. You feel me? And it's not really too much longer for prediction, because there's been a lot of mystery behind Sony, and I can't really wrap my mind around a lot of things that they are doing behind the scenes. We know the studios that they acquired, but I can't really wrap my mind around stuff. So I'm just gonna go off the hip and give y'all these predictions. So for my first prediction is bringing back Sly Cooper. Now, we haven't seen a Sly Cooper game since the PlayStation 3, if I'm not mistaken. We have yet to see that, and people been wanting a Sly Cooper game for the longest. Me personally, I never was a major fan of Sly Cooper in that sense. I've played Sly Cooper, like the first one and the second one. I just couldn't get into it like that, you feel me? But to the people that love Sly Cooper, I could definitely see this game actually happening and making a return. I think it would be worth the wait, though, you feel me? I see a tease happening, but we won't see a full reveal until down the line. But definitely a tease that's actually worthwhile. For my next prediction is God of War with the release date. My fault. God of War Ragnarok with an actual release date. Now, we've seen the trailer, we've seen the gameplay trailer. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I played the God of War, the 2018 God of War game, it was actually phenomenal. I actually liked the game. It was actually dope. You feel me? And I can't wait to play God of War Ragnarok. If I can get my hands on a PlayStation 5, which I most likely should be able to get my hands on it by March. But God of War Ragnarok release date, I see that happening. I see God of War Ragnarok for like between September and November. It's best for them to drop it around November. And the reason why I say November is, even though they got games out there, it's not really, they really don't have many games coming out in November. September, a lot of people are going to be on 2K and other games. They ain't going to be on God of War on that level unless they're a fanboy. And you know fanboys don't play games. But anywho, God of War Ragnarok release date, I say around between September and November. It's still going to be a day one release for me, even though I don't agree with the $70 price point. But I think it's going to be continuing with the story with Kratos and his son. His son is a teenager. We're going to see them go through trials and tribulations, even worse from the first God of War that we've seen, and it's the final of the Viking series, the Viking series of it. So I definitely want to see more with the God of War Ragnarok. I want to see more gameplay, the release date, how the story is going to progress, the whole nine. But that's day one for me. God of War Ragnarok, day one for me. Now, we basically had a delay on this next prediction. This Final Fantasy 16 was delayed by half a year. But I believe we're going to see a release date and brand new gameplay elements with this game. Personally, for me, from what I saw with this gameplay, it has that Lost Soul Aside feel to it. At the same time, it has that Devil May Cry Bayonetta feel to it. So, I got to see more. I got to see how the gameplay is. I'm actually excited about this game. This is the first time we actually had a Final Fantasy game set in the medieval days. So I'm actually intrigued by this Final Fantasy. Everybody know this is a timed exclusive. It's going to end up going on PC. Don't know if it's going on Xbox or any other consoles, but so far it's a timed exclusive. Still no, I'm excited about Final Fantasy 16. I want to see how it goes. You feel me? So my next prediction is the Last of Us Remake announcement. Honestly, I am not happy about the Last of Us Remake. The Last of Us, the first Last of Us, it was actually pretty good as it is. I don't see what was the point in making this Last of Us Remake. Man, you know what? Let me speak on this. Forget all that. I'm trying to be calm, cool, collective about this. This is where my rant comes in. Okay? This is my problem with Sony right now, as far and Naughty Dog as far as this situation. The Last of Us don't need a remake. Point blank. Period. No remake needs to be made of The Last of Us. It was a great story. The gameplay was phenomenal. You heard me? If they wanted to do something with The Last of Us, just build the game from the ground up graphically. That's it. And keep the gameplay and story the same. Basically, they want to rewrite the story over and over again, like they're in school or something like that. The Last of Us don't need a remake. You feel me? Joel and Ellis, they had good chemistry towards the end of the game. I still don't like how The Last of Us 2 played itself out. That was a terrible story. The game was fire, graphically was fire, but the story was garbage truck juice. So I can't rock with that. The Last of Us Remake, I can't rock with that. You gotta really, like, in order for me to play The Last of Us Remake, you gotta wow me on this one. It gotta be like mind blowing for me to even play this game right here. If not, I'm not rocking with The Last of Us. I'm not playing The Last of Us again because I just played The Last of Us years ago when it was released on the PlayStation 3. There's no point in me playing it in a remake formality. It's a wrap. It's a dud. None of that. I ain't rocking with it. That's blasphemy. All right. Next prediction. Insomniac Games teasing another game outside of the Marvel Universe. Can I say Resistance, anyone? Resistance? Because, like, okay, we for the PS3 era, we got all three Resistance games. And for PlayStation 4, we have yet to see any games in that era of Resistance. And fans are still wanting to play a Resistance game. If they do a reboot of that game, I'm happy for that because it's been a while. Or not no remaster or reboot or something like that. I'll be okay with that. I may sound hypocritical because me going on the rip about The Last of Us, but The Last of Us, we just got The Last of Us 2. They could have just did The Last of Us Part 3 instead of a remake. That's stupid. But in the sense of Resistance, it was a great first-person shooter, had a great story. I could see it going places. I seen it going places after 3. They could do a sequel, Resistance 4, something. I don't know. Or reboot something. That would be dope. But we got to see what Sony is going to do about that because people have been asking for a new Resistance game and hopefully the fans listen. Alright. So, my next prediction is more details on the PlayStation style Game Pass. Now, we heard the news about a teaser of PlayStation updating on their services in like 3 tiers. But my only downside that will look at Sony like they won't get ahead as far as that gameplay. Now the Game Pass style element of what they're trying to do is Microsoft, or when it comes to the games on Game Pass or Xbox Game Pass, you could download the games, you could play it as long as you want. Alright? When it comes to PlayStation, as far as their exclusives, it doesn't stay on there permanently. And it's not day and date. And you're not installing it. You're basically streaming the games. Like for instance, let's say if you want to play Spider-Man 2 on your new style Game Pass, you're not able to install it as far as like install it onto your hard drive. You're only able to stream the game, and that's not cool. And then the game might not be day and date, and then not only that, the game is on there. Your exclusive is going to be on there for a limited amount of time, which is wrong. On the Xbox Game Pass side of the whole thing, Xbox Game Pass, you're able to install your games, you're able to beat the games, you're able to earn achievements. I can't say the same for the streaming side of PlayStation, but we'll see. I'm basically, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm keeping my expectations in check but I'm very optimistic about what they're going to be bringing to the table with this PlayStation style Game Pass. Hopefully. Now, my next prediction is, I hope they do this. It ain't got to be Naughty Dog, but I want them to do this. And that's Jak and Daxter revival or a reveal. And the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is, we haven't got a Jak and Daxter game, I believe, since Jak X. You feel me? And we really need a new Jak and Daxter game. To me, I felt like Jak and Daxter was better than Ratchet and Clank. That was just my personal opinion. I know Remix don't agree with me. Shout out to Remix, but he ain't gonna agree with me. He says that Ratchet and Clank is better, but I don't agree. I think Jak and Daxter is better. They have more. Their characters are more alive than Ratchet and Clank. That's just how I feel. But if they bring it out a new Jak and Daxter reveal, and hopefully I have my PlayStation 5 by then. Oh Lord, have mercy, man! Day one. Point blank, period. I'm playing it day one. You heard me? I'm gonna have fun with the game for sure. So if they revive this game, reveal it, and whoever makes it, man, I'm gonna be ecstatic. I'm gonna be happy. Like if Blue Point Games actually makes a new Jak and Daxter, man, I'm gonna be happy as hell, man. That's gonna be a good look, man. That's gonna be good for the culture. You feel me? So we'll see, man. Jak and Daxter revealed it. That's a prediction. That's a bold prediction. So, final prediction is more third-party timed exclusives. I think with this part, honestly, it wouldn't be a wise decision for Sony to do that because they're doing basically the same stuff that Microsoft did with the 360 era, what they had their third-party exclusives, and some of it was timed exclusives. I just feel like the games we'll see is going to be fire. Yeah, it'll be some dope third-party timed exclusives. Cool, but I think honestly they gotta focus on their studios and just acquire studios to create more exclusive games, first party exclusives. The third party timed exclusives, I don't think it's gonna work well. I think those type of games just need to be multi-plat through and through. Go on Xbox, Nintendo, PC, all that. I think those type of things need to just happen. In that sense, I feel like it would be better. But that's just basically all my predictions on this actual video. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment your predictions for PlayStation. Do you like these predictions? Let me know. What do y'all want to see on my channel? Man, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, you heard me? So I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on my channel and on the Gamer Section channel when they get to 1,000 subscribers. Giveaways, cash giveaways, gaming giveaways. Plan on doing a giveaway. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. And tell a friend to tell a friend, you feel me? If y'all want to win something, subscribe to the channel. You heard me? So that's all I got for y'all, man. This your boy Kano the Brutal Gun, this gamer, and I'm out. Peace.